4, 3, 2, 1. And we are live. Boom. Check it out. Jonathan Fibonacci. Look at that. Beautiful. Now remember, here you go. Look at this. Berry brown, brownie torte. What's that? Some legal, I don't know. Makes 8 to 10 servings. Okay, so this is one thing I'm doing. Jonathan Fibonacci. You know the drill. I'm trying to send some light and love. I've been trying to do that for 2 years. Grow this channel. Trying to fill the internet with some good stuff. You know, it's not that I don't like the Kardashians, but man, I think Facebook. We need to talk about Facebook. In fact, you might want to put this video on Facebook. Okay, what do you like? Okay, so here you go. There is a quote, and it says, "Those who can't teach." It's one of the reasons why I guess I am the best basketball player in the whole fucking world. No, really, I am the best basketball player, and not just in European mocha fudge cake way. That makes 10 to 12 servings. You need 4 eggs, 2 cups. You need some creamy filling. Boom, there you go. Boom, there you go. You need to cool it. You need to cool it up to 350. Sides like 9-inch. Or seriously, every time I fucking go to the restroom, it's 9 inches all day long. And some coffee, creamy fillings. And so here you go. I'm the best basketball coach in the world. I'm even the best day trader. Really, at the end of the day, I'm just a really, really good communicator, and a little bit of, well, just the way my brain works. God made me in a special way, just like He made you. So I hate Facebook. So one thing I want to do is those who can't teach, I'm going to start, well, there's going to be some variations of coffee filling with peppermint filling. I'm going to start sharing some recipes. Okay, here's a new drinking game. Every time I talk about how much I love Durango, go light a joint if you're into that. Seriously, I love me some indica if you're in the Durango area, or maybe you just want to send me some money and I'll go buy my own indica. I'm going to start a little company called the Global Short Film Network. Seriously, I found this hat. I love comedy, love making people laugh. Your life is going to, I need a better video editor. Maybe you know a good video editor. There you go. Of course, we'll talk about some real good stuff too. It's not all going to be wonderful, beautiful, awesome souffles and pastries. This makes 4 servings. Salsa mole, hala, sueres, up to 420. Okay, and I might even translate some of the stuff into that's moles, salsa moles, hala. Okay, and then we're back to the muffins. Got to go back to the muffins. Fudgy peanut. See, seriously, dude. It's Sunday. I don't know where you're at. I hope you're liking this channel. Follow, subscribe, GoFundMe. In fact, go make some muffins. It's Sunday. Go have a day of intentionality with your family. Say, Jonathan Fibonacci says Sunday needs to be a day of intentionality where we love people intentionally. You're like, what about some Tex-Mex spice drops? And you're like, okay, well, maybe they don't like muffins. I don't know. Maybe they only like chocolate. Maybe they're racist. We'll talk about federally protected statuses and tell some jokes. Jonathan Fibonacci style. You can call me John when we become really good friends. Email me, americano417@gmail.com if you like this content. If you like to subscribe, I don't know, go make one of those recipes and go bless somebody with it. In fact, go make 2 and go give some homeless people some muffins. There you go. Solving the world one problem at a time. So think about this. What if 1,000 people literally took me up and said, all right, Jonathan Fibonacci, we love your Hershey idea. We know that you got this from the Durango Library, and that's another reason that the Durango Library is awesome. You're like, okay, well then that's the drinking game. Every time I brag on where I live, I don't know, take a shot, send me a joint. I don't know. Go put a scripture on Facebook. Man, I hate Facebook. Boom. So there you go. Make one of these recipes. Send them to me. Send them to your pastor. Send them to a friend that's in the hospital. Oh, there you go. Variation. Substitute 1 cup. No, 2 cups. 2 cups of Reese's peanut butter chips. Holy shit. What's going on? Everybody's so conservative these days. 3 cups of it's 5 layers, dude. There I go. See, this is why I might be unemployed. I might be unemployable. is because, you know, every time I'm given instructions of one bar, I take two. You're like, did he go to law school? No, but I'm going to sue this fucking city. You know, watch the videos on that. I love this city, but man, the way they treat ravens. You know, I bet you we don't go 1 week without some woman suing some media mogul trying to take his money, his hard-earned money, hard-won, I don't know. Maybe he won the 1%. I don't know. But we probably don't go 1 week without some sort of sexual allegation that results in somebody getting paid. But what about when federally protected statuses are violated rampantly by police, by corporations? I hate to go Jesse Jackson on you, but man, the only time that we're going to really address homelessness and some of this racism is with legal reform. Yesterday I watched the video of James Garner getting choked out. I mean, the guy was just trying to make a living. Go listen to what he's saying to the cops. If you want to know how homeless people view police, go listen to Sir James Garner. He said, just leave us the fuck alone. Stop harassing us. Go watch that video. A man gave his fucking life and he got choked out. And his family only got $5.9 million. But more importantly, there was a photographer, there you go, that showed the world how the New York police really are. And one man got choked out. And 11 times he cried out, I don't have air. I can't breathe. 11 times. But guess what? They didn't give him any kisses. They choked him out. And the only reason that his family got restitution was because it was recorded. So I'm going to have to sue this fucking city, but until I do that, I'm going to, well, here you go. Holla. I know. Got to be careful that when we fight the world, that we don't become the world. We don't become the angry, bitter, you know, we have to learn how to fight. And the Bible talks about where King David says, he says, Lord, teach my hands how to war. He's like, well, take the strife out of your mouth and I will. It's like, what about a Hershey Kiss birthday cake? Well, happy birthday. Makes 10 to 12 servings. Remember, homeless people get $5. Go make one of these vanilla buttercream frosting with 3 cups. Got to be careful with the sugar, unless it's Reese's Pieces, which is not really sugar. Beautiful. Go make one of these, or email me, and I'll send you a copy of it. I might send you a picture because Hershey's might like, we are going to go all Monsanto. Like, seriously, what if Hershey's went all Monsanto? And like, what if you wanted the peanut butter chip brittle that makes what? No, it needs to make 4 cups. These aren't right. But let's say that you wanted to just go by the recipe and not the Fibonacci. You're like, that is so beautiful, Jonathan. You're like a rapper too. Okay, but what if you wanted these? Email me and I'll send this to you for $20. You're like, why would I send it to you for $20 when I could just go Google it and do it myself? Well, seriously, what I'll do is I'm going to take 10, put that in my pocket. That's mine. It's JJ's. And the other 10, I don't know, maybe $25. I'll put $5 directly to the local Durango, Colorado, homeless and juvenile homeless groups of people. So $25. I don't know. I'll take $5, give it to them. Take 10, put it in myself. Maybe take 2 or 3, give those to like CPAs and accounting, and I'll be one of the first legitimate homeless non-501c3s that actually feeds sheep. And it's not that hard. You could do it in your own neighborhood. Don't send me $25, or do, but don't. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. Go make one of these and go solve homelessness in your neck of the woods, whether you are in Colorado Springs, whether you're in Duncan, Oklahoma, where I grew up in, or maybe you're in Denver, or beautiful Durango, or Aspen. What if you're in Washington, D.C.? What if you're in Washington, D.C., and you made this mocha brownie, norte tortes, nuts, halas? What if you made that with 1.5 cups butter, like Paula Deen style, nigga? Paula Deen, I don't know, and you made one of those and you sent those to one of the senators up there, told them to start focusing on homeless rights, because now remember, homeless people don't have a lot of rights. Sometimes we're not even viewed as humans. I've been arrested for praying in this town, literally arrested for praying in Durango, Colorado. Now, I love Durango. but sometimes they don't give me any soufflés, no hot chocolatos, no manna mountain love to the Fibonacci's. So what am I going to do? I'm going to fight with love. I'm going to fight back with love. So thank you for taking this journey with me. Remember, $25, I'll put $5 to the local, but what I really want you to do is, other than send me money, is I want you to start helping people in your neighborhood. Did you know people in your church are going hungry? I use the word hungry. A lot of times we use the word homeless, but the real word of homeless is hungry, but we don't like the word hungry because then the local people would actually have to feed my sheep. That's Jesus style. You're like, we just prefer talking about homelessness and objectifying a group of people and putting all of our problems and projecting all of our social issues on a single group of people. Yes, we used to do that. That's called racism, and that worked it never worked, but it kind of worked because I'm a white dude. And then I went raging Cajun, and then I became the they, and I went homeless because I lost my business, and I went through a custody dispute, and then boom. Did you know homelessness really comes out of an event? You're like, okay, Fibonacci, we get it. That's 11 minutes of pure awesomeness. Tell us what homelessness is. Well, homelessness is really about living in poverty. But politicians don't like to hear the word poverty because that puts responsibility on them. Remember, these are the same people that said, elect me and I'll solve problems. And then once they get elected, they point at homeless people and say, there's our problems. We need to build a wall. No walls, baby. Feed my sheep. Legal reform, beginning in your local neighborhood. And it's going to begin with food. So if you like any of these recipes, email me, americano417@gmail.com. Just like the coffee, americano417@gmail.com. You're like, I want to PayPal you like $85 and then email, well, boom. And then just tell me which one you want and I'll send it to you for $25. Remember, this one makes 10 to 12 servings. And while I talk about federally protected statuses ad nauseum, you can always go vanilla glaze, or like your Fibonacci, a little bit more chocolate bar. There you go. Email me, americano417@gmail.com. Man, it's beautiful. I mean, just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You're like, seriously? That's better than the torte, and he's talking about legal reform, and that's so important, but I'm going to send him $50. Holla. Psalms 117. Proverbs 117. Feed my sheep. Thank you for taking this journey with me.